Hi, this is Frank Brightson in the Blue Runner Creole Kitchen. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things, sausages. In Louisiana we have so many wonderful sausages, homemade sausages all over the state of Louisiana, and all different kinds of sausages. So let's talk about the different kinds and how to cook them. Here we have some andouille sausage. Everybody loves andouille. Andouille is a spicy smoked pork sausage. It's fully cooked and it's used in things like beans and gumbos and jambalaya. Here we have another favorite, boudin. Boudin is a pork sausage made with rice. And here, our third sausage today is Italian sausage, very popular here in New Orleans. By itself, used in pasta dishes. This is what's called a fresh sausage. In other words, that's raw pork with seasonings. And so each sausage requires a different technique for cooking. With a fresh sausage, like the Italian sausage, I'm going to cook it on the stove top. I put it in a skillet and I'm going to add some water, about 1/3 of the way up the sausage. And I'm going to turn that heat to high and just let it cook. What the water does is allows the sausage to begin cooking, and as the water evaporates and goes away, by that time the sausage is fully cooked and it's starting to brown in its own fat. And so that's a good way to cook that Italian sausage. The andouille, I think you have to remember one thing. When you brown this andouille, you're going to create an intense flavor. In cooking, color is flavor, and brown is the color of flavor. So, in my opinion, the more surface area you can get exposed, the more flavor you're going to get. So I like to cut it lengthwise, and then we'll cut it in half again. And you can see the large pieces of pork in this andouille. That's what makes andouille different from smoked sausage. It could be the same recipe, but there's two different grinds of pork. There's fine ground pork and big chunky pieces of pork as well. That's what andouille is all about. So let's get another link of the andouille. And we're going to brown this in a cast iron skillet. I have a little bit of butter here. You could use oil if you like. And we're going to brown the andouille. Flat side down first. Whether you're using this in beans or gumbo or just as a snack, browning the sausage will increase the flavor. Oh, that's smelling good already. So the andouille is browning in the cast iron skillet. The Italian sausage is starting to boil, so it's beginning to cook. And let's talk about the boudin. Boudin is unusual sausage because of the rice. And because of that, you have to be very careful with the way you cook it. Because as it cooks, the rice will expand, and you'll find that the boudin can bust or break. And so what I do is I add water to a baking pan about halfway up the sausage. And then I cook it in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. And that warms it up entirely, and then the top of the sausage will brown nicely. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees. You can see the Italian sausage is starting to cook. The andouille sausage is browning nicely. Look at that. You know that's going to be good. So while these sausages are cooking, I'm going to show you the simplest sauce I know how to make, and one of the most delicious, and it's perfect for sausages of any kind. Creole mustard sauce. 3 ingredients, very simple technique. Heavy cream. Creole mustard, whole grain brown mustard, full of flavor. Mustard of any kind is good with sausage. And then last but not least, some sour cream. And this is a ratio of 3-to-1. 3 parts cream, 2 parts mustard, 1 part sour cream. All you have to do is bring this to the boil and whisk it smooth, and you have a delicious mustard sauce for any kind of sausage. as an hors d'oeuvre, as an appetizer, as a dipping sauce. Creole mustard sauce, simple and good. Boy, that smells terrific. Now, the Italian sausage I'm going to turn over. You can see the bottom is starting to cook. We'll let that simmer for a little while until the water evaporates, and then the sausage will begin to brown in the skillet. And that can be used as an appetizer, as an hors d'oeuvre, or as a pasta garnish. You can take the sausage out of the casing and crumble it and make spaghetti with meat sauce with the Italian sausage. That's a wonderful way to go, very popular in New Orleans. All right, our boudin should be ready. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, boudin's nice and hot, beautiful. So let's make a little sausage appetizer, shall we? I've got our Creole mustard sauce here. We'll put a link of boudin, maybe a couple of pieces of andouille. Ooh. And now we got a party. Great way to start a Louisiana meal. Sausages and Creole mustard sauce. Thank you for joining us at the Blue Runner Creole Kitchen. We'll see you next time.